one of the questions I often get asked, so sort of in the role that I have is, as you guys know, is meeting new people. So both of you actually, when you inquired, the inquiries came to me, we met, walked through the journey. I get a lot of common questions from people, and one of them is, where do the jobs sort of come from? And I find there's this perception that often, if I have my own business, if I'm in a franchise, I can just sit at home and they're just going to send me the jobs and I just go do the jobs. What's your experience? What's reality? How do you get your jobs? You go for it, Sam.
So when you join James, you get trained up in the 51 ways of marketing. So you basically got to put yourself out on the front line, go and meet people, go and talk to businesses. There's obviously one way or a couple of ways of getting your name out there. Business knock and drops, leaflet drops. Basically get your name out there, and what you put into it, you will definitely get out of it. So the James system is proven, tried and tested, and I'm pretty sure Steve will say the same thing. It works. What you put into it, you will get out of it. With calls coming in, calls are always coming in. In my patch, it's a big thing is word of mouth, your reputation around town. It works pretty good.
Yeah. So for you, Steve, what sort of things did you have to do to get the jobs rolling? I mean, yes, James does all this advertising when you kick off, but for you, what sort of activities have you found really work for you?
I've found the social media and the Google business page to be the best by far. So especially Facebook. So we're on all the community pages, even outside of my area. So we're on those, and we post every single week on there. And then, I'll go on and put a comment and bump it as well the next day or whatever that may be. So we try to change the picture every week as well. And then also with the Google profile, I try to do 2 a week. I put videos on there, which is proving quite difficult at the moment because my GoPro's playing up, but I put some videos on there. I've always put a lot of photos before and afters, and also trying to get reviews. Reviews are a big thing as well. In actual fact, I've been a little bit slack on that of late and haven't asked for any, which I'm going to this afternoon. But yeah, I think if you get some good reviews on there, people do go off that. And I also find once you get that original conversation with the owner or with the customer, you've got to do what you say you're going to do. So if you say you're going to be there at 9, you've got to be there at 9.
Absolutely.
And I also find, as I approach, I'm walking up and trying to find something that I can talk about with the customer to make it not like just me turning up trying to win your money. So if they got a dog, I'll go and pat the dog. Oh, I love dogs, which I do love dogs. And, I try and come across really friendly to the start. And I find that has worked wonders for me also.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things that often so you guys both have a lawn and garden business. One of the things I find with often in lawn and garden guys are really new to or not computer gurus. Do either of you profess to be computer gurus?
Hell no.
I won't say a guru, but I've worked with computers the last 20 years and had to teach myself how to use them. So yeah, it's all the program that we have that is part of James has been pretty easy for me. That's not been a struggle whatsoever.
Great. And I know, Sam, when we went through when you were looking first at the business, that was one of your big concerns. How have you found it, learning to use the computer?
It was definitely a big concern of mine heading into starting your own business. Previous experience with computers was next to nothing. But with talking to Justin and a few of the other guys about the computer system, Butler, how it interlinks with Xero, the accounting package, it is so user-friendly. And I can 100% attest to being able to navigate through Butler quite easily. invoicing, quoting, punching in all the information as you go, setting up a quote. It is very user friendly. That's the only way I could really explain it. Yeah.
Yep.